Hi friends, welcome to my channel Simple Learning Tips. So in today's video, I'm trying a different topic which is not related to HR, and it's just something new I'm trying, guys. Please show your support, and if I'll be trying to upload this content for at least 1 month, and I'll see the response. If I'm getting good response, then I'll be posting regularly in this topic as well, along with HR topic. HR topic will also be there, but along with that, I'm going to upload this topic as well. So the topic that I'm covering here are measures of central tendency. And in that, I'm going to give a basic idea about measures of central tendency, mean, median, mode. So in this video, I'm going to cover the theory portion of this topic. And as soon as it will be completed, it won't be much. In the next video, I'll be uploading practical parts of this topic. Okay. So first one is measures of central tendency. Now, I've given here a small definition, that is measures of central tendency as a sort of average or typical value of the items in the series, and its function is to summarize the series in terms of this average value, and this definition is given by Tate. Now, measures of central tendency. In this word, what you can understand, that is, there is a central tendency and you are trying to measure that. Okay, so that is what measure for central tendency means. In simple term, just imagine, there is a set of data, and now this measures of central tendency, it actually gives a single value, and this value, it tries to describe this set of data. And how they are doing it? By finding out the central position in this set of data. So basically, in very simple term, we can say that measures of central tendency identifies the center point of a data of a data set. So basically, it identifies the center point or center position in a given set of data. Now, for example, suppose an industrialist wants to know, or a retail owner wants to know that, if they paint their building in certain color, will the people be attracted? Will their sales increase? Suppose they want to know that. And for that, they want to know which color paint do people prefer. Okay, so they have selected a set of sample from a population, and in that, they are they're performing these measures of central tendency, and they are calculating by using either mean, median, or mode, and they are trying to identify, and by using these values and by all the calculations, they have identified that, people are have a tendency, or are more attracted to red color. Okay, so that is how this measures of central tendency will help in a practical way. Okay, now I'll say this is only theoretical portion, and you will have more understanding and a better understanding when we'll be doing the problems. So this is just a basic introduction video. Okay. Now next is, what are the characteristics of measures of central tendency? Now it should be very specific and clear. Otherwise, there is no point in calculating measures of central tendency, right? Now the sample should be selected randomly. Now it means that, we are collecting the data from a sample, and that sample should truly represent the population. Okay, it's not that we are collecting, any kind of we are collecting the sample from, from the, suppose in this paint example, suppose you want to collect data of your consumers age is from 21 to 35. Okay, and you're collecting data for 50 to 60. That is not what we want. Okay, so the sample should truly represent the population, and these samples should be randomly selected. There should not be any kind of biasness. Okay, now this measures of central tendency is very easy to calculate, and it is very easy to understand. Now the sample that you have collected should be stable. Now this means that, suppose there are 2-3 researchers who are conducting the survey, the same example for that paint, and again, like I said, the retail owner wants to know the people preferences in paint color for the age group from 21 to 35. But suppose researcher A has calculated, has collected sample from 21 to 35, and another researcher has collected from 35 to 50 and 50 to 60, another researcher from 50 to 60. Then there is no stability in the sample. There will be a lot of variations. Okay, so when you are collecting the sample and when you have collected all the details, there should be least variation. Okay, so try to collect sample from the same group, from the same set of characteristics. Okay, now this measures of central tendency should not be affected by outliers. Now outliers means the extreme value in a data. Okay, next one. Now like I said, measures of central tendency are usually calculated using these three modes: mean, median, mode. Okay, now all these things I'll explain, so just bear with me. This is just a first video which I'm trying. So in future videos you'll be getting practical portion also, so you'll have better understanding of everything. So first one, arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean, I'm sure that everybody knows what is arithmetic mean, right? So here I've given a simple explanation, that is a value obtained by dividing the sum of all the observations by the number of observation is called arithmetic mean. See, you don't have to deeply go into the definition and all that. You'll again, I'm saying, through practical problems you will understand it. Okay, so I've given a simple, these are the formulas to calculate arithmetic mean. So like mean, you can calculate grouped and ungrouped. Okay, so first is mean. How you calculate mean in ungrouped? Mean equal to summation of x by capital N. Okay, summation of x means summation of the total observation to, and N means the total number of population or the data that we have collected. Mean in group data, mean equal to summation of x fx divided by N. F is the frequency, and N again is the number of population. Next one, mean shortcut. Mean you can calculate through shortcut. So mean equal to A plus summation FD divided by N. Now here this capital A represents assumed mean, and for that deviation D equal to X minus assumed mean. See, don't get I'm sure that you will not, because this is one of the easiest topics in statistics. So we'll definitely do practical problems and you will have more understanding about it. Now what are the advantages of mean? It is obviously easy to calculate. You have seen the formula, there is nothing so complication in there. It is very easy to calculate, and also it is very easy to understand. Once you see the problems, you will understand that all the scores in the distribution are considered. You are not leaving any score. Okay, you are taking all the values into consideration while you are calculating mean. Now this mean, it is not flexible, it is very rigid. So that is a kind of good quality for for measure of central tendency, because like I said, there will not be much of variation. Okay, you will get a constant or consistent values. Now next, variations in like I said, sampling are least likely to affect mean. Okay, even if sampling variations are there, that will least likely to affect. Why? Because we are taking the whole value. Like I said, summation x by N. That means we are considering we are not leaving out any scores. Next one, limitations of mean. Now limitation means when you have, like I said, extreme value outliers, extreme values will have an influence on mean. If there are extreme value, definitely it will affect mean. So these are some drawbacks of mean. And if like I said, we are considering all the scores or all the values in the distribution. Now if suppose a score or any value is missing or it is not there, then mean cannot be calculated. And also it cannot be calculated based on a graph. And if the data is kind of skewed, or if the data is not symmetrical, then mean will not effectively represent the data. Okay, so these are some of the limitations. These are all, you just have an understanding, and if anything comes in your exam and all that, you just simply write that. So for that only I have included. So with this, I'm going to conclude this video, and in my next video I'll be covering the practical portion of practical problems of mean. Okay. So if you like this video, please don't forget to share and subscribe to this channel. Please leave your valuable comments below. And thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more videos like this. Thank you.